Welcome back, everyone. My name's Justin. I am running for the king, and I'm a part-time online reseller. I work out of the shed here in my backyard. We're going to pull orders in this video. It's Q4, so orders should be crazy. Let's go. Today is Wednesday. It's the 13th of November, and typically we start videos on Tuesday, but the Monday holiday has thrown everything all weird, and so we're starting today. I hope that's okay with you. If it's not, just leave a comment below, I guess. Yesterday, I sold 0 items, which means I don't have a lot to ship today. I have 1 item so far that sold, and I'm going to grab it because it sold, so I'm going to ship it. That's how reselling works. It's right here. This is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. It comes with the 4K Blu-ray disc and the regular Blu-ray disc. The digital code was not in there, and I probably would have kept it anyway if it worked. But it says it expired in 8/30/2023, so that's probably not very likely. I picked this up at a yard sale. I'm sure I paid $1 for it. Maybe I may have overpaid and paid $2 for it. But it was a 4K Ultra, and I didn't know if I was going to keep it or not, but I decided to go ahead and sell it. And it sold on Mercari, so there's no fees for me. It sold $12.99 plus shipping. It's going to be a super easy shipper, and there may not be a lot of profit in there, but for the time it took me to list it and ship it and talk to you about it, there's enough. And that's it. I'm kind of bummed today. Usually Wednesday is my busiest day during the week, and I don't know if the holiday threw it off or what, but I only have 1 item. Did I list a bunch yesterday? No. Did I list a bunch Monday? A few things, but not really. So maybe that's it. Maybe eBay's mad at me. I also had a return. If you remember that Pendleton women's jacket, it came back. And I refunded the buyer this morning. So maybe I was throttled because I had a pending refund, which sounds silly. Conspiracy theories all around, right, for resellers. But that could be the case too. All I know is I have nothing else to show you. I'm going to list some things. I have a lot of video games I'm going to list real quick. It's going to be a reseller lot because a lot of them need resurfaced. But there's some decent titles in there, so hopefully that'll sell for a little bit. And I got some other things on the dock to be listed as well. So hopefully we'll get some listings done, get some sales, and I can show you tomorrow. Or if a bunch come in between now and when I go to the post office, I'll jump right back on right here. Well, breaking in here, my work day is done. I do have more sales, 2 actually. And one is one thing that I listed over lunch. So that's pretty cool. You'll have to let me know if I underpriced it or not. First is a piano book. It's one I picked up in an estate sale. Let me turn you around. It is Catchpool at 4 by Cat Stevens. At least I think it was an estate sale. This may have been a book that someone gave my wife and she gave to me. Regardless, it sold. It sold for $7.99 plus shipping. So I'll take that. And it's really not in the best of shape, but it's fairly old. We'll run back down here and get that item that sold that I listed at lunch. It's right here. And it is a stack of DVDs. Well, it's a stack of video games. So a bunch of discs. There's 20 of them here from the original Xbox, original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, the Nintendo Wii, even a PSP games in there. And they are scratch discs and such and things that just been piling up. I just kept putting them in a pile, Eventually I was like, well, I got to list the pile. So I listed the pile as a reseller lot. And just stated that they needed reservice, but there's some decent games in here. We had Wii Sports is in here. Mario for the Wii is in here. There's an X-Men game in here. 2 X-Men games in here, actually. So it's not a terrible lot as long as you have a disc resurfacer, which I don't have, and I'm not going to get one because I don't do that kind of volume that would actually pay for it. They sold in less than an hour, $19.99 plus shipping. So $1 a disc plus shipping for those. And that's going to be it. 3 items. Better than 1. Better than 0, which is what I had when I woke up this morning. So thankful for the sales. I'm going to get these other 2 items packed up. I got to go to the post office. It's raining, so I'm not walking today. I appreciate you hanging out there with me. I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey folks, today is Thursday. It is the 14th of November, and I have 4 orders, 3 on eBay, 1 on Mercari, and I'm hoping Mercari is going to continue to perform a little bit better than it has in the last few months. We will see. But anyway, the first item is right here, sold on Mercari. Let me dig it out. It is one of these Bico fish descalers, and this is new old stock. Picked it up at a yard sale, not this summer, but last summer, I think. and they've been selling very slowly. Took an offer on this one, $5 plus shipping. We are now on to eBay orders. The first one's a small one, and they were two of these cars. They were throw-ins when I bought those. Well, these big Hot Wheels cars down here. I bought 6 of them. I got those Johnny Lightning cars that I sold already as well. And these sold. These are 2 Jasper engine and transmission cars. I think they're promos. They don't have any UPC symbols or anything on them. They sold $6 plus shipping. I have a CD that sold. It's one I picked up at a yard sale not too long ago. And it's another Christmas CD. This one is Rudolph, Frosty, and Friends Christmas songs. So these are songs all from the classic Christmas shows. Originally $15.99. I paid $1. It sold $9.99 plus shipping. And then my last item so far for the day is another Christmas item. It's back here on the other side of my death pile, which I don't show you on camera. I'm going to step over it. I'll get it out. I'll be right back. And this is Mr. Chill. It is a snowman globe projector thing, and it talks and sings. Super annoying because I plugged in to make sure it worked. And it does. And so it looks like this little snowman guy, but this screen is basically just blank. And then there's a projector inside that projects him and he animates and such. This sold $15.99 plus shipping. Hey folks, I'm back getting ready to head to the post office, but I have 2 more orders and we're going to grab those real quick. They're both on eBay, and the first is a DVD. It's one I've had for a while. Most of these DVDs I've had for a while. It's Mad About You, Season 1. I remember this show a little bit. This sold $5.99 plus shipping. And I'll get you stuck on the wall there. I did sell a Pokemon card. It's one I pulled yesterday, listed yesterday, and it sold today. It may be one of my favorite cards I've pulled, but I'm not keeping it. Obviously, it sold. It's this Morpeko, and look how fat he is. He's just laying on a box of sweets or pile of candy and cookies and cakes. And I think Morpeko in this card is my spirit animal, but it sold. I didn't want to keep it for what it could sell for, and it sold in less than a day. It sold for $10 plus shipping. So it's going to go standard envelope. And that makes, we had 4, right? Plus 2, that's 6. 6 going out today. I'm getting ready to head to the post office. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Hey folks, today is Friday. It's the 15th of November. I think it's crazy to say we're halfway through November. Oh my goodness. Sales really haven't been picking up for me. I don't feel like in my gut, it doesn't feel like we're in Q4, or at least definitely not in my bank account. But I do have a couple items I sold on eBay, both small media items. They'll be quick shippers though. I sold one thing on Mercari as well. Let's do the eBay first. The first one's a book, and it's one I picked up in a lot of strange horror books, mostly. And this one wasn't a strange horror book, but it's right here. It is Geek Love. It's paperback. It's been through thrift books, so who knows? But it sold, and I'm kind of surprised it sold for full asking price, but it did. $4.99 plus shipping. And I think I said this before. I think I have one more book left in that lot that I picked up. I did really well in that lot. That book wasn't the book that got me profitable. Okay, let's see. I have, whoa, about dropped it. I have another Blake Shelton CD. This is the second of 2 that I picked up, and it's not worth a lot. This one sold $5.99 plus shipping. And my Mercari sale, it's a Lego fig, and so a Lego minifigure. I'm gonna go grab the box. I'll be right back. So my minifigures that I had bought have really dwindled until, well, the last couple Saturdays. So last Saturday, Dollar General had, well, they always have the spend 25, get 5 off. They also had these minifigures at 20% off. So instead of being $5, they were $4. So I was able to get 6 plus one other item to make it 25 instead of 5 for $20. And I did it twice. So I bought 12 minifigures last week, and one of the reasons is I wanted the turkey, and then I found a bunch of them, so I thought maybe they would sell, and I sold one. Now these are in the blind bags, so I won't be able to actually show you the turkey. I would say it's right here because I did open one because I wanted one myself, but it is on display in my house and not here in the shed. But I'll show a picture. It sold full asking price on Mercari, $9.99 plus shipping. I have 4 more. I bought 6 of them, kept one sold. Hopefully we'll get the others out in the next week. Otherwise, I may have them for a long time. That's the way it goes. I'm getting ready to head to the post office, but I have one more order. We're going to get it out because it's Friday. I don't want it sitting all weekend. and it's something you've seen recently. I have 3 more of these. 1 more is sold, though. This is a vintage aluminum tea infuser bowl, and I guess it's tea season because it's getting chillier. This one sold on offer, $8 plus shipping. That is going to be 4 items total going out for me. I'm going to get this one packed up. I do have to go to the post office real quick before they close. And then tomorrow, I don't think there's any yard sales that look any decent around me. So I don't know if I'll be going anywhere there. Maybe a thrift store or 2, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. The only estate sale company, and there's only one in our area that's any good, the sale is like really far away, so it's not worth driving per the pictures that I can see. So I think that's going to be it. Hopefully I can find something, or at least I can spend some time in the shed tomorrow listing. We will see, I guess, on that, see how things go with the family. But I will see you on Monday. Hey everybody, today is Monday, and today is the 18th. Today's the 18th of November, and not a super busy weekend. I have 10 sales, 9 on eBay, 1 on Mercari. I didn't get a chance to source, which is what I was telling you, I think, on Friday. Didn't source on Saturday, but I did list some things, including 8 items from my clothing death pile back there. So that's good, at least for my death pile. But none of them sold yet. They're clothing. They won't fly off the shelves just yet. Anyway, 10 items. And the first one, we're going to do the Mercari one first. It's Pokemon card. I'm going to pull it out. Let me stick you on the wall. It's this one right here. It's an illustration card, and it sold for $2 plus shipping. And I get to keep all $2 since it was on Mercari, which is better than my next sale, which is this pretty awesome looking Charizard card. Not all Charizard cards are worth a bunch. This one is worth, well, it sold for $3 plus shipping on eBay. So there's going to be fees taken out of that, and it'll probably be just a little less than $2 when it's all said and done as far as like money made on that one. That means I have 8 more items to show you. The first one I can see right here. It's in this green tub, and my camera work is terrible already today. Nothing super fancy. It is a Apple laptop charger block, and this one's 61 watts. Picked this up at a yard sale, maybe a quarter. It sold $9.99 plus shipping. It was in my death pile for a while, so that's a death pile sale right there. Let's grab this item. I've sold them in the past. I have 2 more left. I think they're pretty cool. They're not worth a lot, but it is a vintage Spider-Man Happy Birthday banner from 1994. And this one sold full asking price, $5.99 plus shipping. If you're planning on having a vintage Spider-Man birthday, I'm your man. I got some banners for you. Let's see, belt buckles next. Back down the hall. It's not really a hall. It's more of an aisle, but you know, that's the words that came out of my mouth. I sold a belt buckle I picked up not too long ago. It is right here, and it had a misspelling in the title. This is a Pepsi Cola belt buckle, and it's got the Pepsi Cola, old, like the lady on it, and it's got a little bit of damage right at the top, but I forgot the P in Pepsi, so this is a Pepsi Cola belt buckle, but it sold on offer, $4 plus shipping. Let's get into my lapel and hat pin box here. Some of these are unlisted, like these right here, but I did list a few last week, and this is one that sold. It is from the Elks Lodge, and it's a little pin. It's gold colored. It's not marked or anything. It sold $7 plus shipping, and I guess that's a death pile sale too, because I've owned it for a long time before I got it listed this week. Next up is the Penultimate Tea Ball aluminum tea infuser. Penultimate means I have 1 more after this. This sold this morning, $9.99 plus shipping. I have some Hot Wheels back here. It's a lot of 3 of them. Nothing really of value. Typically Hot Wheels don't, unless they're treasure chests, and these are old NASCAR ones. 2 of them I've owned since the late 90s, and then 1 came in a collection. I just put them all together since I already had 2. This is the one that came when I bought those big Hot Wheel cars. It was a throw-in. This is, let's see, I don't even know. Who is this? Jeremy Mayfield. This one's from 99. And then there's 2 Kyle Petty's. And that was my then girlfriend's favorite driver. And so we had some of these for her, and she didn't want them anymore. These are both from 1997. One's a little cheaper. This one's a little nicer. Anyway, I put them all together. I received an offer that I took yesterday, $7.50 plus shipping. Next up is a pair of jeans right over here. There are these right here. These are vintage Levi's 550s made in the USA. Light wash. They do have a little bit of wear and a little bit of discoloration from wear, but pretty nice pants if you want some vintage ones. These sold on offer $10 plus shipping. Hometown thrift pickup, so probably like 20 cents into this one. And if you're doing the math in your head, I have one more order. It is an article of clothing that I listed. I didn't list it Saturday. I listed it Friday, though. And it's a sweater. I'm going to go dig it out of my box. I'll be back again. And this is a death pile sale. I've had it for a long time. Picked it up at my hometown thrift at a fill a bag for $1 sale. It's a Jose Banks, I guess it's a V-neck cashmere sweater. Pretty nice looking. Not my style, so I didn't keep it. I actually have a second one. I said I wasn't going to list that until this one sold, so I need to get listing on that one. Probably have about 20 cents into this, but also about a year of it sitting in my death pile. Happy it's out. $9.99 plus shipping. And I have a second one that all I have to do is photograph and measure just to make sure, you know, there's no damage on it and to make sure the measurements are the same. But I have a second one. The draft's going to be ready to go in just a few minutes. And I guess that is going to be it so far for the day. I have to work late today, just a little bit. So as soon as I'm off work, I run to the post office immediately or they're going to be closed. So if anything else comes in, I'm probably not going to get it out till tomorrow, and that'll be on the next video, I guess. So thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I do appreciate it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you made it this far, well, God bless you. And I'd appreciate that subscription. If you'd like to follow along on the adventures here in the shed in my backyard and see what's selling for me as a very small part-time reseller. Otherwise, I guess we'll wrap it up and we say, I hope you have a great day. God bless. Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome or welcome back everyone. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king and I am at a part-time, I can't talk. Welcome or welcome back everyone. My name is Justin. Ugh.